Later start than usual. Bit of technical difficulties, as per usual with EA. Just before I get started, gonna double check everything is live and working, and we'll get started with the stream. Alright, ladies and gents, ERA Tier 1, we are back, round 12. It's your boy, this is J-Dog. Apologies for the late start again. Bit of technical difficulties, as per usual with this company. But we are here at last, so apologies if you were waiting for the broadcast to start or for the race. But we're here live, hopefully for some smooth sailing. So before I do get some of track stats up, we do have Alpha Rhymes on his lap we're watching now. So we'll watch him finish off this lap, and then we'll get into some analytics of the track in itself. Very unique track. It's tricky, but at the same time, it does have the simplicity to it of most circuits that that aren't too difficult on the Formula One calendar. But you do have sections like this, very difficult to master, as you can see, and you've got to watch from going out of bounds here. That stays in, very well done. Got to put more throttle into it. Got to take this nice and sharp on the edge there. See. So Alpha Rome sets the 1:23.682. That is the time to beat, ladies and gents. So 5.281 kilometers in length, and we do have 16 corners with, I believe it is 2 DRS zones, from memory. So let's have a look here. Sisumon on his lap. Demu, he's back, ladies and gents. 1:23.454, back at the top. Welcome back, Mr. Demu. Fellow Aussie out here in Dubai, Abu Dhabi rather, not Dubai. You'll hear me do that a lot, so apologies in advance. And we got Sisumon, 1:23.318. Takes, gee, that's cool. Demu doing towies. So we've got Thomas being beaten constantly. We've got Rico Gracie, who just topped Sisumon. Sisumon's time was 1:23.318, followed by now the pole sitter, a 1:22.993. That is Rico Gracie. And then Colombo, SSI, 1:22.902. Yeah, they kept coming in. I wasn't able to get their names out quick enough. But it looks like it's settled for the time being. Let's try and get someone on a lap so we're not just seeing times pop up. We'll go to nobody. Looks like nobody is on his lap here. Yeah, absolutely right. My apologies, ladies and gents. Yeah, track map is on full, thank you. Alright. Takes it a bit deep. One of the other tricky corners, as you just witnessed on this track, there's not too many of them, but they can absolutely destroy or any lap that you do in the race, but especially the quali laps that you do. They can make or break it. Even just going deep a tiny bit will ruin that entire next couple of corners, or even the entire sector in itself. In terms of the sequencing, as you'll see here, takes this. We didn't take it sharp. He went wide from the beginning. You're going to cut this in sharp here as well. Careful not to drift too wide. We've got someone coming back on track just in time, getting to the pits. Well, goes a bit wide there. Gets a bit dizzy on the rear there. 1:25 for nobody. I think that was just a settler for nobody. Have a look here. Mr. Icris. Icris finishing off his lap here. Almost went a bit wide there. 1:25.8. Look at Mr. Curry. Oh, Mr. Curry giving a kiss to the Etihad banner. Man City fan, maybe. Tough corner as well. You can lose the rear very, very easily there. We do have Mr. Kyle, I believe, is starting his lap now. Let's see how he goes here. Not shy to a Tier 1 race, but is a frequent Tier 2 driver. So let's see how he fares. The big dogs. So for those of you that don't know, which most of you may already, if it does come up purple and they haven't set a time, it's not a best sector. It's just because they haven't set a time yet. It's not a best sector for the entire grid. Generally it can be confusing. I'm not sure why haven't fixed that, but it did come up for Kyle there, so just wanted to clarify. Oh, Kyle sliding into that corner there. Manages to catch it pretty nicely and save the corner. Goes very nice bit. He could have taken that a bit sharper, cuts it, or could have cut that a bit deeper because you're going to have to go a bit too shallow. You lose speed when you go around the corners and you don't carry the momentum. You can see Kyle didn't carry the correct momentum into the first corner and it cost him the next two. And that's the tricky part about this track. So we're going to see that a lot today. And Macaulay, I believe, is about to start one. Or no, he's out of fuel, possibly. Double check. He is out of fuel. So who can I see? YSL Buddha. Finishing off a lap. And then we'll go to Jean-Claude Van Damme. So YSL Buddha, what's he going to say here? 123. Puts him in the top 10, not too shabby. Still 9 minutes left to quali, just over. We've got Jean-Claude. The man himself, the Belgian myth and legend. Looks like he's about to start a lap now. Here he's setting off. So we'll have a look at Jean-Claude's full lap. Got to carry a lot of pace into that starting that rear corner, that last corner of that lap if you want to start well. He's invalidated tough, Jean-Claude. Still roughly, I think it's about 8.5 minutes left, lads. So Jean-Claude, run it back. Merty Simp, I'm going to call Mertz, my guy Mertz. He's finishing off one. See what time this can get. Uses all the track there, nicely done. It's going to take it all the way to the edge of the track. Cracking time. He misses out on pole by 0.00. Oh, not pole anymore, but 0.005 of a second. He was off Colombo, who is now second place because Mr. Demu's come back with a 122.7. Stonker lap. So who are we looking at here? Mr. Moikuli on an out lap here. Just want to make sure I don't, I'm trying to get the lads who are competing for this top spot. Make sure I get their times, and Sissimon 122.9 puts him on the second row. Misses out by 1,000th of a second from the front row. A 902, a 122.902 from Colombo, and right behind him Sissimon was the 122.903. Gee, that's that margin of error is almost nothing, ladies and gents, to be honest. I just want to see if anyone can anyone snatch that off Demu, this pole. Having a look. Moikuli on his outlet. The man, the myth, he's about to start. We'll stay on board with him. It looks like he may have some traffic, just waiting to get out of the way. Ooh. He's dodged him. I think that was He's seen them in the rear and dodged while he was about to start his lap, but couldn't because of the traffic. Let's see how he goes anyway. And Colombo snatching the meat with a mental time 1:22.395, which is currently just about 4 tenths faster than the current time of Demu. I tried to get the exact math, ladies and gents, but it's too many decimals for me. But it's roughly about 4 tenths faster, which is a stonker of a lap. So even with Moikuli's tough break at the start, can he top that? Well, he's up by around 3 tenths. It's not good enough at the moment. Still at the last sector goes. Got a bit of traffic. They need to hightail or start their hot lap. Oh, he's lost the rear on it. Gee, that's tough on Moikuli. Loses the rear, and I think gave up mentally on the lap there, which is unfortunate. Possibly due to the traffic. Wasn't sure if they were going to get out of the way or not, and also possibly due to the dirty air around those corners. Can affect you big time, that dirty air, especially in fine margins in qualifying. We're having a look at here. Make sure we get a nice view of everyone. Soppers. Trouble gives a Soppers on his lap currently. Soppers in 7th. We'll see the sector 2 time. Comes hitting 1:23.222. He is he's well up on his time, as in I don't think he's making a hot run for it this time round. He may be charging the battery up, we'll see. Or going in. His fuel lights flashing, so Soppers will be going in. Curry in his lap. Curry currently in 12. 1:23.6. Just under 4 minutes left. So, to be honest, at the moment, it looks like it's a fair game between a lot of the drivers on the track. You can't call it, except for Colombo, who's set an absolutely mic-dropping time of 1:22.395. Curry into the pit lane, so you're currently the only man out on the track. Track to himself. Oh, keeps in the boundary. Couldn't put a piece of paper between. Also going into the pit. Looks like everyone preparing for their last runs. So currently have Kyle on his outlap. Rajad. Bootcamp Salad. It looks like it's about to start his lap. All eyes on you, good sir. Takes that nicely. Sticking right onto the edge of that track. You've got to be careful. This is one of those tracks that goes narrows on the straight. Don't want to be caught out by that. Takes that relatively nicely. Carried a lot of momentum, it looked like, into that. But it wasn't hugging the apexes, but it looked like carried a bit of speed into it, so might not be too bad. Currently up just under 3 tenths, which would get him one position. So, GM, got to watch out, guys. Someone's on the hot lap. Someone warming up the tyres in front. track awareness, lads, is so important. Make sure you see, beats his time 124. Was it just beat his time here 124.4? So he gets a place off that. Possible impeding too there, but at the same time, you know, it's one of those things where you just got to be more aware, lads. If when quality's going on, make sure you have the full track map. Warm up the tyres when someone's on a hot lap. You know, it's okay as long as they're not right behind you, as they may take a different racing line to you. So even if you're not on the racing line, they still may have an altered line. So just try and get out of the way as much as possible. So we've got Demu just starting. Simon's a bit ahead. Murta Simps just into the third sector. It looks like goes wide. We got Kyle actually. Kyle up into third. 122.785. Phenomenal lap. Oh, Demi loses the rib. That's his pole shot over. Moikuli in at second. Colombo keeps it for the time being. Kyle's not taking a lap. Sissimon, the only one I think that can possibly get this at the moment from that top five. Can he get it done? Can't get it done. Third. Colombo will keep it. Keep it by a fair bit too with a staggering 122.395 for the moment anyway. Just trying to see who's on an actual lap, because some cars have crossed, but they did cross before the actual time ran out, but aren't on a lap. As you can see, Demu there as well was one of those. Alpha Rhymes is on one. He's currently just sitting in 11th outside the top 10. Kenny Snipes had top 10. He's got to swing this in nicely, cut it sharp. Gets a great exit on that. What can he do there? He does. He's in the top 10. Alpha Rhymes, 9th position. We've got Richard in 10th. 11th, apologies. Had a bit of a miss up there coming out of that corner as well. Can he get back into his position? Looks like no. He's gonna axe out of the lap anyway. So I don't think we have any other drivers actually competing. So this is your grid, ladies and gentlemen, for today's race. Colombo with the staggering time. 122.395. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal time. 2/10, or just it's about 1.5 tenths better than a second position. Bear with me, ladies and gents. I'm just sending off a message to the drivers. Let them know that we do have that 5-minute wait prior to the race start, and I will give the go-ahead in the Discord. All right, ladies and gents, your grid. We have Colombo, Paul, Moikuli, Sissimon. That's your top three, with Jean-Claude in at fourth, with Demu in at fifth, Kyle 6th, Mertzi in at 7th, Sobs in at 8th, Rico Gracie in at 9th, Alfa Roms in at 10th, and I will do that the bottom 10 of this grid as we return, and I can see it. Apologies, I was just sending a message out to the drivers, but I'll make sure that I get that bottom 10 so you can all know who's in that. So in 11th, Rijard just missed out on the top 10, as we saw. Garan Vitek in at 12th, Lancey in at 13th, Curry in at 14th, YSL Buddha in at 15th, iChris in at 16th, Booty Camp Salah in at 17th, Nobody in at 18th, Cardi in at 19th, and Alex Caru, the GOAT, who I believe had a mishap in quali, due to some, I believe it was unfortunate events with some other cars. He couldn't get the lap going and got disqualified. Unfortunately, EA will do that to you. If you're stationary for less than zero point zero 0.01 seconds, they will disqualify you. So you've got to be careful of that. Ladies and gents, we are having a 2 to 3 minute break, just so the drivers can get everything ready, get everything sorted. I will give them the go ahead, and I will be back shortly to start your race. All right. So I have given the go ahead for the drivers to get the formation lap started, as you can see. So we are starting the formation lap now. We'll go around, and then Colombo outdoing Moikuli for pole will start us off. Very rare to see someone other than Moikuli in the pole position. He, I believe, has quite a number of consecutive poles. I'm not sure about last week, but I know in the times that I've called the race, I believe he was on a three-peat. So, if my memory does serve me correctly, that may not be true. However, Colombo has outdone him this time with a staggering lap. Absolute mic dropper. It was a phenomenal lap, to be honest. The others got around, just under 2/10 on their final lap, but couldn't get really close enough to it to even threaten it. So let's see how Colombo can go during the race, which is what I want to see. And the race pace needs to hold up to the lap. And Colombo is a great driver, so I believe it will, but it's exciting to see him up in this position. Hopefully it gets a great start. The entire grid looks like he's on mediums almost. We have 3 hard tyres selected and 1 soft tyre by Booty Cam Slide. Booty Cam going to be sliding after a few laps on those soft tyres, I can guarantee you, my guy. This truck burns through those very, very fast. So, ladies and gents, as we come around, Colombo settling the car. Oh, it looks like he's gone a bit too far. It's going to be some cold tyres for the pole sitter. Can Moy Cooley capitalise? If Moy Cooley can get a great start, he will sit on board with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Just to see the start, because EA will give us what was the pole time, to be honest. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head now. But the race is about to start, and we are 5 lights, and we are away. Moy Cooley got a cracking start, you saw that. Gee, Colombo didn't get a bad start either. Demi up into 4th. We've got some movement in the backfield. Let's move on to the EA cams now. Soppers dropped down to 20s, an incident. Right end plate missing for Soppers. We do have an Icarus. Is that an Icarus battling it out? It is. With an Alex Crew, the GOAT, who has already moved up several positions. We've got about 4-2. Oh, shivers. Who has absolutely done... That's absolutely outrageous, lad. Someone has kamikaze that, and unfortunately it has hit a few of the drivers. Hopefully no one has too much damage as it was from the rear. Anyway, we'll play on. That is not how we drive here at ERA by... It looked like it was a kamikaze to the corner from the force. You saw the screen shake. Lads, we got to brake earlier. You know, when there's traffic. Curry giving Chris a bit of a wiggle there. The lads are on heat today. They're trying to grab some positions. Calm it down, lads. Still another 27 laps to go. Go VTEC goes wide. Not sure what happened. Possible injury, injury. Just trying to follow the action here because they're close together. There's a train all the way down from 3rd to 13th, and they're quite close together. You have Sissimon. Oh! Who's that going wide? Is that Kyle? No, that's Demu. Demu cops a 10-second. Didn't slow down enough according to the steward, which is tough because he will need to pit. So unfortunately the stewards can't remove that if it was deemed an EA incident or an EA's penalty, which is a game fault. Unfortunately, if you do take the pit stop, we can't remove it. The penalty, because you will remove it yourself. Oh! Team is sliding! Dimmu having a bit of a stinker to start off. We've seen the man come from last back into 2nd position. He's not making it easy for himself. Gee, it's Bambi on ice. Dimmu on ice out here. I tell you what, those tyres, I'm not sure if the tyres are too hot, but there's something definitely not right going on with the car at the moment. Dimmu's got to settle it. It's a long race. That's cost him quite a few positions. I'm not sure if there was any damage either. Colombo and Moy Cooley probably DRS swap for a little bit to try and pull away from Kyle. Just to fight it out, or just preserve their battle at the end, rather than involving the other drivers. Oh, Curry goes in the hot. Oh, and nobody loses the rear on the corner. It's chaos here at Abu Dhabi. Tell you what, if you want drama, ladies and gentlemen, this is a track, real life or digital. Abu Dhabi has it all. Team is still fighting it out. Off track again. I think pitting's the best option here. He's got he might miss the pit. He's just missed that by. You couldn't put a piece of paper in between that wheel and the pit wall. He's stuck it down and he said, I'm still just going to keep turning this. And he managed to get in there without taking off his tyre. Shivers. So he gets rid of that penalty. He'll fix up the damage, get rid of the tyres. There is a sector 1. That is a Garand VTEC, I believe. So closest battle here, you got Lancey, you got a few cars up here, and you got Lancey and Ichris. There's going to be a DRS, a few DRS overtakes. Here we go. Can he get it done? He's moved to the outside, allowing the inside. He's going to cut back on the inside. He doesn't. He stays on the outside. Just for reference, ladies and gents, usually when I'm watching battling cars, I'll try and do it from the behind angle, from another car, as EA's not great. Boys, the two of them, they've taken each other out. Through goes Rico Gracie. I say thank you, good sirs. Synchronized spinning around that corner. That was almost the exact same spin at the same time. Lads, you gotta be careful when you're going too wide. So Mert Sim getting, he will retire from the session. He does. Good to have you. Good to have you, Mertz. Phenomenal racing as usual, my friend. Remember, lads, there is still another 24 laps left in the race. Anything can happen, so as much as I don't condone retiring now, I wish my friend the best. Demu has also retired, or is that a DNF? We've got collisions everywhere, lads. Lads going crazy. Abu Dhabi seems to have a knack for this. Jean-Claude's taking a nap on the tractor. Is he waiting for the drivers? He is. That's my apologies. Good lad, he was waiting. Oh, he's left mid-session. I take it back. So it looks like the car isn't retired. Jean-Claude's just turned off his console. Ladies and gents, which is I don't know if I could say that's retiring. However, in a sense, it is. The car won't retire, but Jean-Claude will receive 0 points at the end. As he's retired from the session, as you can see there. Find a focal point that we can focus on for some battles. We do have a yellow. That is someone's spun. Is it a Cardi? It is a Cardi. It's a Cardi B in the wall. Got to be going into the pits, get some fresh tires on, and and they're retiring. Doesn't want the fresh tires, just wants to have a nice margarita and watch the rest of the race. Good to have you, Cardi. A pleasure as usual. 23 laps remaining out of 29, ladies and gentlemen. We're only on lap 6. So it feels like it's been 18 laps already. So we've still got more left in this race, I guarantee you. These 3 up front could be in for a big. Looks like Kyle has caught them. Somehow, without DRS. He's flying, the lad is. So they were out of DRS range when we last had a look up here on the between the 2 leaders and Kyle. And now Kyle's managed to get right on the back of them. Will Kyle go for any overtakes, or is he going to sit here, just pace himself into the last few laps? We've got Alfa Romeo being overtaken by... Sorry, I forgot about this man. Alex Carew, the GOAT. The GOAT in all caps, by the way. And he means it too. From last, he's here in 4th, chasing down the 3 leaders. He's back, ladies and gents. Let's have a look at the position changes here. I do want to see. Sorry, bear with me. There we go. 16 positions for Alex Carew in 8 laps. We'll call actually 7 laps. We're just starting the 8th lap now. It's taken 7 laps for Alex to catch the leaders. Man's on a mission. Put this back into here so we can look at the right. It's a nice little mid-pack battle here we got between, I believe it's Ichris, Rijard, Soppis and Lansley going on. Probably a few DRS swapping. We've got Rico Gressi on the back of his teammate Waisel Buddha. So swap there made. Are we going to see a swap here? He's sniffing. Is he going to go for it? He is side by side. They're going to go into the corner too wide. Who's going to back out? Too wide here. Back. Rijard has backed out of it. Let Soppis take the corner. If to fight another day. Ladies and gentlemen, the smartest decision in that corner I've seen this race. Very well done. You live to fight another lap. There's another 21 of them. So some foresight from Rijard there. Well done. There's something about this track, isn't there? Just there's so much in real life and on a lot of our ERA League races. We've had a lot of exciting and tentative battles happen on this lap. And Kyle's off. He's recovered. Not sure if it was an incident or a mistake, but he recovers and he's back on track there. He's saddling behind Waisel Buddha. Just a fair bit of time for the leaders, but Angle in the chat, Alex Carew GOAT. Yes, he's definitely got part of his name right. I tell you what, the lad's in 3rd, started last. Oh, he had to straighten up the car a little bit there and correct it. Can Alex do a last to first here at Abu Dhabi? If there's any track to do it on, ladies and gents, it's this one. You always wonder why they host it last on the calendar. To be honest, there's something about it that just makes it exciting. Whether it's the competitiveness of the drivers or the actual layout itself that pushes that aggressive fighting that we've seen. We haven't had a moment of rest between all of it. Speaking of which, we got, is that Alfa Romeo and Soppis? It is. And in front of Ichris. Ichris up into 6th. Sneaky little Ichris up there. Ichris a couple of races ago getting his, I believe it was a season high of 5th position. Almost snagged 4th. Can he beat that today? In up at 6th. A few pit stops obviously at the moment. But hey, look, there's a safety car that comes out and Ichris gets the pit. He's solidified his position. So having a look at here from Lanzi, who's at the back of that train, or gets a bit wobbly on the curb. Stops, he's going for it, Alpha Rums. Alpha Rums on the outside. He gets it done, swing around the outside. Well done. And that's Moikuli pitting. Moikuli looking for a potential undercut on the other two, the other top two there. And a potential Kyle who may sneak his way back in as well. Oh! And the lad's got to be careful of this pit entry, as we saw with Demu. It's a bit sneaky, this one. It's just it's almost an L. You're slowing down, then you have to turn right, and you're still slowing down. So you got to make sure you're aware that the wall's right there, and make sure you can make that right-hand turn in time. So just penalty-wise, I believe that's 3 seconds for Kyle from memory. It is. So 3 seconds for all of those with penalties. Rico Gracie, Sisumon, Kyle, Waisel Buddha, I believe wants to join the party. And then nobody there. So we've got Moikuli on the back of Alpha Rome's. Those fresh hard tyres. Well, Alpha Rome's on fresh hard tyres too, but 2 laps older than Moikuli's. Can he back Moikuli up enough to help the other two out of those top 3 drivers? Create a gap at least to get them out of DRS. Pit stop such an important part of a race for so many reasons, and the undercut being one, and also the traffic being the other, where you're coming out, and Moikuli needs to get past if he wants to prevent himself from being basically outdone by an overlap from the other 2 drivers. I believe that may have been sitting the fastest lap, but let me just double check before that. Sorry everyone, I didn't look up the top. I can't see on my screen, unfortunately, the fastest lap. I did miss that as I was trying to just look at the action. Here we go. It is Kyle. I thought it was. I thought I saw that Mercedes badge there. Mr. Kyle with the fastest lap. He says, I'm still here, lads. So this is going to be very interesting now. What happens here with Moikuli? Moikuli moving. It looks like it is going to be net first, as Rico Gracie hasn't pitted. Let's see by how much. It's around 2 seconds. So Moikuli jumped by 2 seconds. 2 laps older in terms of tyres. Look at the battle here. Waisel, Buddha and Kyle side by side going to the corner. Waisel, Buddha. Is Kyle going to go for the underlap here? No, he doesn't. He goes around the outside. Keeps it around the outside and sticks it. Unfortunately, it looks like Waisel Buddha will get the DRS on that, but that will give Kyle an opportunity to get him back in the next DRS zone coming up. If he can nail this sector, get a great run on him. It's not too bad, but Waisel Buddha takes off, gets a bit of battery-powered help, flies past with the rocket ship. Mr. Kyle with the rocket ship and the DRS. I don't know if he needed the DRS there, but it helped. just keeping an eye on the leaders there. Rico Gracie's still to pit. Colombo's 2.3 behind Moikuli. I'm at 2.2. Yeah, roughly 2.2, 2.3. Let's see what ground he can make up with the fresh show tyres. Not by much, but it will count towards those later stages of the race. The field a bit spread out now. Kyle is a 3 second. It's not going to help him. It's unfortunate. It is one of those tracks where you can get some sneaky track limits. Chris taking using the whole track there. Currently in 11th. Only one in the top 13 on mediums. Let's see if that pays off for him. So it's the alternate strategy, basically, out of almost 3/4 of the grid. See how he goes with it. High risk, high reward. It's a nice little battle forming here, but here we go. Colombo's here. Alex not too far off, 2.7 behind. But Colombo and Moikuli. They got Rico Gracie to get Rico Gracie on 14 lap hold hards. Doesn't want to beat him yet. Kyle's out. Sorry everyone, I was immersed in the top 3 battle. Kyle is out. He I'm not sure if it was it looks like it was in the pits due to the track map. However, disappointing, unfortunate. Phenomenal race, Kyle, my friend. Thanks for stepping up with the big boys. Some would say you belong in the division. Did great, and we look to see you back. Great effort. Meanwhile, we got Moikuli and Colombo. And keeping an eye on Alex Curry. Can never forget the man, the GOAT. Oh, he's gone around the outside there. We missed the start of that overtake, but he gets it done on Rico Gracie, who is a hoarder for the tyres. You can't take those on, son. You got to pit him. Interesting to see Rico Gracie's game plan on the hard strat. To be honest, 15 laps on the hards isn't anything irresponsible. Due to the split, obviously, you want to do more on the hard tyre than the medium. However, at the same time, it does get to a point where you probably should put them away and get on a fresher tyre to avoid losses, as he's the last person to pit on the grid, and you don't want to lose any more time to those on fresher tyres, which unfortunately was happening. You'll be struggling too around these corners as well. This is not one of those tracks you want to have older tyres on. The man, the myth, speak of the devil, still won it 1.5 seconds out. That's light work for the man. See what he can do. He's got them in his sights. Now I wonder what game Colombo and Moikuli will play here. Will Colombo try and Rijada gets a 3 second time penalty? Will Colombo try and get some time to just edge out Moikuli so he doesn't get DRS and try and leave him in the dust, or is he going to play DRS tag to leave Alex in the dust, who has the same lifespan in terms of tyres as him, so would technically, arguably, be more of a threat. However, Moikuli's no one to joke about either. Moikuli almost said, "Hey, move! I still want it back anyway. You're not leaving me anywhere." So the rest of the field's actually quite spread out, ladies and gents. It's the front three giving us our spectacle. It looks like. With this man hunting down the last of first in Tier 1. Mr. Carl says, hey on the chat. Great race, my friend. Great effort. I can't wait to see you again, my friend. It was a phenomenal drive. To be honest, you're a stonker for this division. You belong here because you were pairing up with the big boys. So good to have you. Unfortunate the events, that transpired throughout, but it's always important that, you show everyone what you can do in another division so you know your capability, and he has. So Kyle in the chat saying he had to stop because of pain in your hand. We do wish you well, my friend, and it's so unfortunate, and of course that goes up to any driver. If you are listening, don't drive with pain that could harm you. Do the sensible thing like Kyle. It is unfortunate, but live to fight another day. It's probably one of my biggest mottos, as you know, and that applies here too. So phenomenal race, Kyle. We wish you all the best in your recovery. Not sure if it is a common or not, irrespective. We wish you all the best, and hoping we can see you cross that finish line again for ERA. Meanwhile, we have Mr. Alex Carew the GOAT. He's back, ladies and gentlemen. So this top three here, separated by Alex and Alpha, separated by 5.2 seconds. So quite a large gap here, which will allow for some fighting if they wanted to do so. So they may decide they might want to. But if I know the lads, they're a shoe-in for the old DRS swaps until the last lap or so. Oi! Not sure what happened in the pit lane there. I don't know. I think Lancey, I think Chris did a Max Verstappen on Lancey. He wasn't happy about it. Not too sure. I wish I caught a bit more of that, but that's unfortunate, mate. Your teammates, so hopefully you sort it out in the garage. Anyway, we've seen it all today, ladies and gents. Sometimes I'm not usually speechless a lot of the time, but sometimes the boys do it to me. A few things I haven't seen before the boys have done today, so both good and bad. Abu Dhabi always brings that type of excitement to ERAs, so we want to see how it ends. We want to see if Alex the GOAT can finish it off with the last to first, but he's got two massive obstacles of Moikuli and Colombo, who will make it hell for him to get that done. It looks like Alex seems to be sitting a bit further back. Maybe just trying to avoid the dirty air into the corners. As you can see, the car goes sliding a lot further in the dirty air. The braking is quite difficult, and your tyres will wear a lot faster. Colombo will not have that disadvantage because he doesn't have a car in front of him as of yet, unless McCooley decides to go for an overtake. With 9 laps remaining, I don't know if the lads will try anything until the end. They may just keep settling until the last couple of laps, fight for a DRS position towards those last the end of the second sector, which is generally what you see at Abu Dhabi. A lot of people won't actually open the DRS flap to overtake in the first DRS sector, because the second DRS sector, it just gets the position gets taken back just as fast as you got it. But it all depends on the exit coming out of that very tight hairpin S-chicane that we've seen a lot of mishaps, and the rears go out from the drivers, able to get traction. So we'll see how the lads deal with it. The closest battle on track here, Sisumon. Sisumon here, chasing down Alfa Rome's. For fourth position here as well. He's got DRS. Is he going to make the move here? He's far back. He's going to wait for the second one. Just getting his advantage. Takes that nicely. Nice exit, but Alfa Rome's got a cracking exit too. In terms of battery as well, I usually don't say them on air, so I won't. For those of you that are wondering why I don't, just in case the drivers are listening, I don't want to give away any tactics, but you can see the batteries there between the two. We do have a yellow. That is a booty cam slide. A booty cam slide has a booty cam reset to track, which is a big no-no, my friend. We've seen a few rules be broken that should not be broken. Some of the sacred rules of ERA, such as not going to the pit to DNF. And another one just there, we saw it as well. Resetting to track. It is an unfair advantage if you don't drive your car back on. Try and make it as realistic as possible. Here comes Alex. He can smell the petrol is coming. But Colombo pulling away a little bit. Is he going to get that gap? He's not. Alex on the inside. McCooley doesn't fight. Is he going for the over-under? He is. McCooley, I think he wanted the over-under, but Alex had probably a little bit more speed into the corner. He carried it from the inside and pushed it on the exit, and McCooley couldn't capitalise on the over-under, and Alex to go take second. McCooley's still there though, ladies and gents. He's not going anywhere. Still a few laps remaining. Anything, we saw what happened in the first 6 laps of this race, and that's all we have left. So, as you know, a lot can happen. As I check out some other battles on track, I will keep an eye on it. Got Rajad on Rico Gracie. Rico Gracie on very, very fresh mediums. Compared to YSL Buddha's older, but still probably normal time in terms of pit stop, laps and tyres. We've got 10 lap holds for the top 2, so for whatever the top 2 doing, if you're doing the same thing, you can't go wrong. Bit of a concern here for these two gentlemen battling it out now. Sisumon and Alfa Rome's have to do another 6 laps on these tyres. I hope they're going to get their old tyre whisperer out, because that's going to be around a 19 laps on those tyres, which is brutal on a track like Abu Dhabi. We have booty cam slide with a booty cam 10 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Booty cam slow down, my guy. So if that was because a booty cam slide will carry that to the end of the race, most likely, if there are no safety cars, which on this track is no guarantee, as you all know. Oh, there is a DNF, and I have done a madness with a commentator's curse. As I've said it, it has happened, and it is caused by the one and only booty cam safety car. First safety car cause. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't think commentator's curse is real, trust me when I say it is so real it's not funny. So the lads are all going to get fresh softs on, I guarantee you. It's going to be a... it's not going to be a Max and Hamilton remake per se, but it will be close to it. They'll probably spend about 3 laps going round. And then it's going to be a fight to the finish on fresh, soft tyres for all the lads. So it gives a fresh chance for those like Sissimon, who just worked his way back up the field, to be able to fight for a podium position, which is phenomenal. And Alfa Rome's currently surrounded by a lot of people with penalties. Have a look quickly. All 3-second penalties. I would assume everyone here does pit. Again, it's not illegal not to pit, but you'd be doing yourself a disservice. Fresh medium tyres for the top 3. Out of softs. Sissimon, out of the top 5, Sissimon saved some fresh softs just in case. He's seen Drive to Survive. He knows what happens. He's got the softs ready for the last couple of laps. That's a man prepared. What can he do with it? He's sitting in 5th. He does have a 3-second penalty, which will hurt him. But again, fresh softs with a few laps to go. That's an absolute flog to the finish. You don't have to worry about preserving them. Well, ladies and gents, we are going to be granted an absolutely epic finish. We have 3 of the legends of Tier 1 battling it out. Colombo, Alex Caru the Goat, and Moikuli. They're top 3. Moikuli, the man, the myth, currently in 3rd. What can he do from here? What's his strategy? He's going to wait till the last lap. He's going to try and get past on the first lap. Just... who knows, ladies and gents? I'm excited myself, to be honest. Alfa Rome sitting in 6th. Those around him have penalties, as I said before, so big points up for grabs here. Could potentially move into a podium, although the top 3 don't have penalties. But this is anyone's race up for grabs. It really is. So safety car not in. It's gonna be it's gonna go round. So it's gonna be a 27 to 29 lap sprint to the finish. So 3 laps of absolute sprinting on those mediums. Except for Sissimon, he's prepared the softs. YSL Buddha also is on the fresh off. It looks like Alfa Rome's had to concede a position there. It did overtake actually. Make sure you please stay in your positions. It looks like there is a bit of lag going on or something. As you saw, some car was doing teleportation. Hopefully we don't have any back markers. Which we do. I believe. Do we? They look ghosted from here. That may be my side, ladies and gents, but No, we don't. No back markers in the top 5. Toto will be happy. Unfortunately, if Mercedes want to come back and redo the wrongs that were unfortunately done to them, and I believe it was 2021. I may be wrong here. He will need to fight for his life from Alfa Rome's, and they're off. Well, it looked like he took off there. Gee, that's a late call for the safety car. It just popped up on my screen as they're about to go in. He's going to go. He's gone now. Jesus, that's clustered the field a bit. There's going to be a bit of mayhem back here. We got a few side-by-sides. Oh, that's... I can't even see who it was. Apologies, ladies and gents. I saw the side-by-side, but trying to get the action of that through EA's cam isn't great. But I believe it was Moikuli. Oh, we got Alex the Goat. I believe it was actually Alex the Goat and Moikuli that were side-by-side before. It could have been Sissimon. He's going for it. Gee, that was late there. We're going to go on Moikuli's view here. They're fighting first lap out of the gates, lads. We got Sissimon and Rico Gracie going at it. Sissimon gets past on the softs. Needs to capitalise. Alfa Rome's moves into 5th. And here comes Weissel Buddha. Weissel Buddha goes in hot. Gotta watch his teammate. The lad's battling it out. This is a last 2 lap slugfest. It usually is. It's these top 3 that are my main concern, but I want to try to get all the actions. You can see all the deltas are so close together. But these gentlemen following each other like clockwork. Had a little bit of a scrap, just feeling each other out for that last lap battle, I think. See what each other will do, the moves they might make. They've separated themselves from 4th position now. So it is just a top 3 battle for them. No penalties for any of them. 28th lap, so penultimate lap, DRS won't matter too much due to the final laps. DRS straight, the one they're on now. This is kind of the make it or break it, because as you can see, probably from the next DRS zone, there may be a move happen. Just a surprise. Have a look at the ERSs for you. Gee. Great minds think alike. Here we go. He's gone on the inside there. Alex covers it off beautifully. Great defending. That's phenomenal defending by Alex. We saw from the camera of Moikuli, Alex came a bit wide, then tried to cut the over-under of Colombo off, and he did. Last lap, ladies and gents, I will be focusing on these 3 gentlemen. As you can see in front, battling it down. Moikuli corner cut there, but it looks like it's going to affect him. Both set fastest laps. Colombo at the fastest currently, going into the last lap of the race. Can one of them set another fastest lap? All points matter. What's Alex going to do here? Is he going to concede it? Are they going to go for it? I don't think so. Are they going to open the DRS flap? I can't see if they all do, just to get some distance for the next corner. But you can see they've kept their distance. They haven't gone for the move. Here's where the moves will be made, ladies and gents. That's a cracking. Oh, Colombo gets a bit of a wiggle. It helps Alex. But here he goes. He's using the battery. Look at the battery. The batteries are going. This is where it's going to happen. Now it's an all-out brawl because all DRS zones are gone. Colombo's going to use any chance he can get to get past Alex, who will go from last to first if he can cross this line before them. Phenomenal stuff. Here's Alex coming around the last couple corners here. Trying not to get track limits. Gets close. Alex Carew the GOAT. He will win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, with the fastest lap as well. Last to first from the GOAT. I'm just going to call you the GOAT, my friend, because that was a phenomenal performance. The man, just so everyone can see, 19 positions up. Has started in last, and he has finished first place, battling it out with Colombo and Moikulu, who both had a phenomenal. I'm not sure what this what Moikulu is doing here. Phenomenal race. How much? Yeah, that could be a glitch, ladies and gents. I'm not too certain. Macauley's doing championship doughies. He's done championship doughies, Macauley. I see you. I didn't recognize it at first, but I know what you're doing. I don't know how the hell you managed to do that with everyone else finished. But I tell you what, lad, he sacrificed the third position to the doughies. Oh, Macauley. Phenomenal stuff. Phenomenal season. Moikuli will come home as the Tier 1 champion for, I believe, the third year in a row. I may not be right about that 100%, ladies and gents, but I think it may be Alex. I think has missed a few too many races. He was getting close, but I think he hasn't maybe missed just a few, even though he's done phenomenally well. Driver of the day, Alex the GOAT, absolutely, 100% agree. Me and EA agree for once. Ladies and gentlemen, I am speechless. The lads have done it. What an exciting race, honestly. ERA, Tier 1 have pulled off an absolute stunner of a race. Proud of the boys. A few bad decisions, but we all make those as long as everyone sends in the incidents, acknowledges, we become bigger and better, and we move on and move on to next race and next season. Phenomenal stuff again from Moikuli, who is our champion, I believe. I just need to clarify that first before I do say it, but I believe he was a while ago. In terms of drivers' championship, I will have to determine that. I'm not I'm not willing to place a bet on that, but we will obviously post in the Discord, ladies and gents, once we have sorted through all the instances as well, to ensure that everything is done according to the rule book we've set out. And well, we have the races coming up for Tier 2 and for No Assist Division later this week. So we've got another 3 of them. So, gee, join in. It's been your boy. It's been a pleasure as always. Thanks, lads, for a wonderful season, and appreciate it. Take care.